All right, as we are expecting disbursement, I believe that any moment from now is going to take place despite a series of promises, and we are praying and hoping that this December this thing take place. So guys, pay close attention to this information. It's about disbursement, and you need to hear this, and you need to work with this information. Make sure you subscribe to the update and share this information, and have a great day.
Someone wrote to Osim. We all know Osim. Osim is an inside man, very close to the country director, Apostle Ken Nwakama. And we knew that at a point he left Apostle Ken. There was a tussle of words between him and the country director, and he left. But he came back. He came back because, having known a lot of things, he said a lot of things then. But he finally came back and is now a proponent of the Sanctuary World Multipurpose Foundation. So someone actually dropped a note for Osim, that's in the midst of all this saga going on. Precisely, someone left a note to Osim, and I'm going to read it to us. And I'm also going to read to us what Osim said. I think Osim and OCG, they are the same. So what he said. So the person said, Mr. Osim, I hail you specially. We were talking about the situation at hand, and I told my friend that the only person in the grand ecosystem that will come up with a negative news that will shake me is Osim. As long as he is still positive in this struggle, we are good to go. I will not forget what happened when he left Apostle Theo. It really shocked me. Since then, I had my respect for him. That move he made turned the community upside down, that led to Nigeria believing in UAAG today. All right, so that's exactly what the person, the comrade, wrote to Osim. And when Osim was to respond to that, he said, every night I prayed to God for all this drama to come to an end. The trauma, the depression, and the high blood pressure is too much on the people. They are the ones suffering it most because they have no idea what is happening. All they know is I hear say, and as long as I'm still positive, we are good to go. Just believe me. 100% trust in Apostle Ken Nwakama for what he is doing. Be expectant any moment. My source of information. Kudos. And he ended it with a thumbs up. You see? So I think that is a very good step in the positive direction. Osim has a lot to say, and definitely it's going to end well. Osim is very positive. Osim is 100% trustworthy, and is still in the line of Apostle Ken spirit, in the line of the disbursement spirit. So it's not a time that we should lose hope. You could see what he said there. He said, as long as I'm still positive, we are good to go. Just believe me. And I have 100% trust in Apostle Ken Nwakama for what he is doing. So he said, be expectant any moment. All right. Then we have Mark Oshemoni. Mark Oshemoni also is a voice within the grand ecosystem who drops certain words at different times just to encourage and to also see one or two things within this grand ecosystem. So he also dropped a statement here. He said, too much questions in my DM. Abba, please relax. Christmas never reached now. We still have a week plus before Christmas. Disbursement to everyone can happen in 1 or 2 or 3 days. The money too sure pass all these questions now. Abba, believe God for it. It's all ours. Waiting go happen today, go happen and waiting go happen tomorrow, go happen. You can only change the enemy's plans. You cannot change God's plan. I think I subscribe to that. That's powerful. God's plans cannot change, but enemy's plan can be changed. Yes, and we will be the one to change the course of enemy's plans. He went further to say, God is in charge. God has gone ahead. Apostle Ken Nwakama stands gidigba with God. Think what you will do with the money and not when you will get the money. If it happen, now, I speak as the Spirit leads. I am Mark O'Shea Money. That's interesting. You can change the enemy's plan, but you can't change God's plan because it is settled. It is very settled. All right, another person, I think a lot of individuals are dropping some hints and some questions just to want to hear from Osim what he would have to say in the midst of all this fiasco and fracas. And, he normally responds to them. He normally does. And this another person that dropped a message for Osim. Let's get what the person says. This is Uzoma IK. He also dropped another message for Osim. He says, "Good morning, Ambassador Osim. Please, sir, you are the most trusted person in this grand ecosystem that many people believe in. But as it is now, we are confused. Any hope this week, as even Apostle Dr. Ken is silenced? Please advise. Thanks." And Osim responded and says, "Thank you for trusting me. Concerning UAAG disbursement, everything is 100% set since yesterday. Let us see what happens today. We are strongly believing God for today." You see that? So Osim is a voice. It's a very good voice also within this grand ecosystem, and we trust God that the best is going to happen. The best is what we will see, definitely. So we are looking forward. Everybody, the ears are up, everyone's antenna is up to get the slightest information of what actually is happening momentarily and what people are supposed to do momentarily. So do not fade. Ensure to come on the channel, come and check out possibly what is going on. Listen to some of the voice note. Just be abreasted with every slightest, faintest information that we are receiving, because information is key. And whatever thing is happening right now, it has a lot to do with what is going to happen the next moment. So anything can happen any moment. Just be at alert. By the time you begin to hear bang, 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 alert landing in your phone, and you begin to dance some kind of moves, some dancing steps where you never know. There's no drum, but you are dancing to a music that is not being played. You just notice that you don't know what is causing you to dance, but you have to dance anyway because something has changed. And I see you being that person that would dance without a drum. You know that when God does something for you, you don't need a drum. You don't need musical instrument. There will be an automatic creation of a dancing moves. If somebody sees you dancing, you say, "Oh God, what happened to you?" You say, "Well, something happened to me. Say, what happened now? Can I share in your joy? He said, you can join me if you like. He said, okay, but where is the trumpet? Where are the drums? Where are the keyboardists? He said, I don't need all those things now, because God has done good things for me, and it has finally paid off. I waited this long, and it paid off. You would be such of one individual that is going to testify in this capacity, because the Bible said it will soon end to us, it will result to us for a testimony.